What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Beyond Real Talk Show, where I'm Guy, and to my left is Dr. Ernie.
Hmm. Nice calm one today.
It's a calm one today because it's a calm day. LeBron to the 76ers, but give me Pacers in 5. Um, Today we have a new video that we decided to do for the movie recaps of the year so far. Obviously, the year isn't over, but we decided to go ahead and jump on the boat here and talk about some of the movies we've watched before Spider-Man. Um, we're going to talk about all the movies we've watched individually and together, and at the end we have a little surprise for you. We have a little award section to see which one we thought was the best and what kind of performances and whatnot we thought of the movies. So without further ado, Ernie, do you want to start or do you want me to start with the movies that we've seen this year?
I'll start since
Okay.
there's only one movie that I watched and you didn't.
I bet.
I'll get us started with Disclosure Day.
Gosh!
So Disclosure Day basically follows this cybersecurity analyst and a meteorologist, and they're essentially united by the aliens that gave them powers. Spoiler warning. And essentially, the cybersecurity analyst is trying to uncover these secrets that the government has about aliens to the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the whole movie, he's just running around doing that while the Emily's Blunt character is just honestly, she's geeking throughout the whole movie. It's actually pretty funny, but that's the whole premise: is the government's chasing him the whole entire movie, and at the end they release everything on the news.
Disclosure.
Yeah, and what I liked about it, honestly, the what made the movie just decently to watch was Emily Blunt's acting in it
Mm-hmm.
was insane. Like I think it's one of those where like with the script and like the whole movie itself, like she just did the best she could have done. And that's a joke online too. The news anchor at the end, like it's not just Emily Blunt character speaking. It's this other news anchor that's like showing as the videos are showing of the aliens. She's talking through it to the whole world, and that final scene where like the news are getting spread across the world, like that's just my favorite part of the whole movie. Just like the visuals too, but that's not really saying much because it all goes into the why I didn't like it. A lot of the acting was just
Trash.
rough, and it was goofy because like the one of the characters, they're like hiding. Dude, they're hiding in like the most obvious places, and like they're running away from the government. They're slipping. They're making noise. I'm surprised they didn't get caught instantly.
Eh,
And
this
it's just
this is a Steven Spielberg movie, which is very disappointing as
yeah.
well. Um,
And dude, it's just the whole movie is just them trying to. They're just running away, just for us to see aliens for 5 minutes, bro. Not even that. I think it was like 2 minutes of aliens. It's a movie about aliens. I
yeah,
wanted to see aliens.
don't they show up
And
in the end?
yeah, the end. One critique I do have too is like I'm tired of the old like alien stereotype. Like the triangle-ish shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the
Generic.
tall, yeah, just the generic alien. It's just I feel like they could have done so many things with an alien. It was oh my god. I ended up giving this movie a 4 out of 10.
I've
Honestly, it might have been
not
lower. It
seen
might have
this
been
movie.
three or four. And I would tell like if you want to see like like the Steven Spielberg's project, just see it. But if for a sci-fi movie, it's just really underwhelming.
I've not seen this movie, and I do not plan on seeing this movie, but I might have to just to see how bad it is. It seems like a long movie, right? It's like over 2 hours.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours ish, around the
Well,
2 hour mark.
people who've seen this movie, let me know if I should watch it or not. Obviously, Steven Spielberg directed it. That's why I feel like it's a disappointing movie. People were very hyped for this movie. People were very hyped for this movie before it came out. Unfortunately, doesn't seem like it hit its stride.
We
So
were already in a such good pace
yeah,
from when it came out. Like there was like Project Hail Mary came out, the drama had come out. I forgot what, and multiple projects had Obsession had already
Obsession
come
came out.
out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this movie, like you can't have it perfect ducks in a row.
Well, I have not seen that movie, so I will check it out maybe. Um, but we will go into. So you have not seen these movies that I'm about to talk about, correct?
I have not.
I'm not gonna go too much into them since you haven't seen them, and I hope you do see them because some of these movies are pretty bangers. The first movie I saw this year was Send Help, directed by Sam Raimi, the GOAT. Um, Basically, it's about these two people. I forget their names. It's been a while. My memory is very shot. But they basically survive a plane crash. They work together, and now the roles have reversed while they're stuck on this island. So the girl that was under the boss is now basically the boss because she knows how to do all the survival tactics because she's like a survival expert. And then the boss basically doesn't know how to do anything. Um, but yeah, they're stuck on a stranded island. I like how the movie mixes this survival suspense, and it's basically just a character driven drama, not much action in it. Um, while they face the dangers of the island and their own personal challenges. Uh, the thing that I really like is just the difference between the power dynamic whenever they from the office to the island. It's very chaotic, and it feels like that Evil Dead, Sam Raimi kind of horror flick. Very suspenseful and a thriller in a way. Um, Honestly, I don't have any complaints about this movie. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on my letterbox. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. At that time, obviously, it was my favorite movie that came out so far. But it was a very good time, and I will not go into it because it does have a twist at the end. So, Ernie, please watch that movie. I would highly recommend that movie to anyone who hasn't seen it. Um, Next one on my list is the highly anticipated Super Mario movie 2. Um, Basically, just a expansion from the first one. Um, it's basically built on Mario Galaxy games. So if you're a really big fan of the Mario movies, I would highly recommend this movie. It's a fun time. Um, they team up with Bowser. Princess Peach is in it. It's a lot about Princess Peach in this movie. To me, the thing that I like this movie more, and I think a lot of people do not like it as much as the first one. But to me, why I like it more than the first one is because it involves Luigi. Luigi's my favorite Mario character. I love how of a scaredy cat in it, but he is in these games and in this movie. But in this movie, he really shines. But honestly, it's a visually stunning movie. Illumination has really good animation, as we've seen in the past. I do have another Illumination movie on this list. Um, my biggest complaint, it's a pretty straightforward movie. Um, I feel like nothing that exciting happens in it. I think they should have waited a little bit until they did an actual Mario Galaxy movie. But it is what it is. But it's enjoyable, not perfect movie. Um, Animation was good, action was fun, and that is the Super Mario movie. And I gave it a 3 out of 5 on my letterbox. I give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
I was waiting after it came out. I didn't see it, of course, but I asked people if they teased a Super Smash Bros. Movie. But apparently, a lot of the characters were showing up in the background
Mm-hmm.
towards the end.
I know you don't care about spoilers that much, but Star Fox is in it, which was pretty cool. Voiced
Hmm.
by Glenn Powell. That was pretty fun. So I think they're gonna make a movie about him. So I can't wait to see that. I wasn't a big Star Fox. I'm not a big Nintendo guy in general, but Mario is something I'm very fond of. That's my mom's favorite video game of all time. Grew up playing it on my Wii, my DSs. So I'm a big Mario fan. And Sonic. Um, the next movie on my list is no other than Minions and Monsters. Um, Again, another Illumination movie. Uh, the animation is stunning. Bananas. Uh, the movie is very fun. I think it's a love letter to cinema, as many people would say. A lot of cinema cameos. I thought the movie was pretty funny and pretty heartwarming. There's some characters in that movie that really get me. Frick, what's his name, bro? It's this robot guy, and he's trying to take over the world. He was my favorite character in the movie. Voice acting is very good by Christoph Waltz. Very good movie. Uh, I feel like it's different from the other movies. You see all these different monsters, but it had pretty good laughs. Monsters wreak havoc in the whole entire scheme of things. It's very fun, and just we don't get the minions that we've used to. Like I'm pretty sure like Kevin, Bob, they're different minions this time, and I
What?
love it. And there's also a twist in this movie. Fun fact, and it's not very interesting, but it's a fun little twist. Um, I also don't. I also think this movie is very straightforward. I mean, it's a kids movie, just like the Mario movie. But honestly, I can't really complain too much about this. There's no big deal breakers for me. I wasn't very excited to watch this movie, but I did, and it was very fun. And I saw it in Screen X. So Screen X, you'll see like the whole movie from like the sides and everything. Very fun. I also would give this movie 7 out of 10. I believe I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 on my Letterboxd. But very interesting movie. Um, I'm pretty sure that's all the movies that we've seen individually.
Yeah.
Obviously, um, we now want to talk about the movies that we've seen together. Um, there's a few of them, and I kind of forget. But first one
Well,
was
we can start out with the drama.
amazing, amazing, amazing movie.
You were a big fan for it.
I was a big fan of it. That's why I got this poster. That movie
I
was pretty good.
I really liked it.
It's like it's like another movie that we're going to talk about here. I feel like they are very similar, but the drama performances were incredible. There's a big there's like one thing that drives this whole movie, which is very interesting to me. Um, Ernie, should we spoil it or should we not spoil it? I think it's a big spoiler for the movie.
Yeah, don't let's leave out the big spoilers.
So basically, they're getting married. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya's character are getting married. Um, they have like this little get together with their friends. I think it's like a little bachelor party that they have with like two other
Mhm.
friends, and then Zendaya here spills some beans on something that she's done in the past, and it's like, what the fuck? And it really makes you think of like, what would you do in that situation, which is always amazing to see in a movie. Whenever you're thinking about what would you would do in that situation, um, would you still marry her, Ernie?
Yes.
No.
Oh, in that situation,
Yeah.
if it's Zendaya,
I'm still.
no, I will still marry Zendaya.
I would still marry her. I think it's in the past, but it's really fucked up what she does. So,
It was crazy.
um,
Robert,
the
and guess what movie this is for Robert Pattinson in between the first Batman and Batman 2?
three.
Or just third?
What other movies? Well, this is like
It was
this is technically the first one this year,
no,
right?
I'm just saying like the movies that he's came out with that he's been in since Batman.
Three. And he's about to be in a
Yeah,
fourth one.
no, he was in the fourth one with the Odyssey.
Odyssey. Okay, and the fifth one's gonna be prime time.
Yeah, and six with Dune 3.
This motherfucker, bro. Just give us the Batman,
And
bro.
but I personally, I think you would agree too. I would recommend to watch this movie. It's just from start to finish, it's just on your toes.
Yeah,
Every character feels real.
they do. It's a very realistic movie, and it's a very touching movie about like what's going on in America nowadays. So that's a little hint for you for what she says. What would you give this movie out of 10?
I think I gave it. I think I gave it an 8.
I give
It
it
was a good
a
movie.
I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I was also very it was a very unexpected movie for me. I didn't think it was gonna be that great. I thought the trailers looked mid, doesn't show you much in the trailer, so that's probably why
Mm.
I did not agree with it at all. But that's what makes a movie great. That's what makes a trailer great. Is whenever you don't show enough, and then you go into the movie and you see all this shit. Peak,
I
peak
really
movie.
liked it.
Very good movie. Um, Next on the list is
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. Oh my god. I think we should make a whole video about this movie at the end of the year because this movie is my favorite movie of all time. Not all time, but of the year.
Glaze.
It is a very much. This movie deserves every glaze imaginable. You talk about a lot about how movies make you feel, and that's how you know it's a good movie. And this movie had me on the edge of my seat. And dude, just seeing it that close was actually breathtaking. I saw it in IMAX. This movie was generally one of the best movies I've ever seen. Ever.
I really like how they it was all practical.
All
Like no
practical.
CGI.
Nope. I mean, some CGI, like for space, obviously, for like
Yeah.
green
Just
screens and shit.
I think they still didn't. They barely even used it.
Yeah, the Rocky was a puppet.
Puppet.
Um,
Yeah.
but the Ryan Gosling, I think this might be his best movie. Dare I
I
say?
still like him in Drive.
Him in Drive is good, but he doesn't really show a performance like this, like an emotional one. In Drive, he's more like the quiet, silent type. Sopranos,
I
obviously.
Drive.
Um, Drive is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, but this one just might break that for how emotional he brings the performance to. Um, it literally almost made me cry at the end of the movie, or not even in the end, but the Rocky scene. It's a very emotional movie, probably the most emotional movie I've seen this year. Um, Incredible, incredible, fantastic, fantastic movie. What would you give it out of 10?
I forgot what I gave it. I think I gave it an 8.5 or 9.
I'm giving this movie a 10. And you know me, it's very hard to get me to have perfect movies, and this is a perfect movie. This is honestly a perfect movie. There's nothing wrong with it. Literally nothing. The acting's amazing. The visuals are amazing. The story is amazing. The music is amazing. It's all great. I feel like it's like almost like a little like the space scenes are almost like a little reminiscent. How do I say it? It
Reminiscent.
reminisces a little bit about Interstellar's space travel. But I think it just does it better. It does it better, dude. There's so much emotional weight to it that you just have to see it for yourself. I don't even want to touch on the story because I want everyone to go watch it right now. If you haven't seen it, buy it. I think it's on Amazon Prime, so watch it on there. I will never stop praising this movie, and it is definitely in my top 10 movies of all time. Next movie is
Michael.
Michael. My biggest disappointed movie of the year is Michael. Um,
I just thought it was all right.
it was just all
You
right.
know,
I'm not saying
I
it's
think
trash.
I'm not a big fan of biopics as much.
I love biopics.
But I think I mean I also haven't seen that many, but I like it's just I like to hear the music they play throughout the biopics.
Can you hear the music?
Oppenheimer reference, but it was all right. You know, I didn't know much about like Michael Jackson's story, so it was just nice to learn a bit more. Like as I was watching it, I could not get the Drewski skit out of my head.
Yeah, that was after though. Like Drewski came out like a couple
Well,
weeks ago.
I watched the Drewski skit, and then I got to watching Michael.
I watched
Like I watched Michael
Michael.
after I saw the Drewski skit.
That gets funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That skit is really funny.
He's like, you're not like the other kids, and the belt scenes and shit.
Yeah.
Um, Michael to me, Michael is like one of my favorite artists of all time. I have almost like every single one of his albums. Thriller is in my top five um, albums of all time. I'm a big Michael fan. My family's a big Michael Jackson fan. Um, Obviously, you can think about him as you will, about the allegations and everything. Um, but Michael Jackson to me is probably like the goats of the goats. Like if there's like a category for artists, athletes, or anything like that, Michael Jackson is the peak of his craft. Um, one of the things that I really love about the movie, it's basically just a music video. Like it's all his music videos combined into one. I thought the acting was good by Jafar Jackson, or not Jafar. Yeah, Jafar Jackson. Jafar Jackson, his nephew. Um, I forget Joe Jackson's character. His last name's Domingo. I forget his first name. Um, but
I could never remember names for that one.
acting was very good. Just something that disappoints me in this movie is like I just don't feel like they touched on his musical influence, not his influence, but his musical process that much. And that's I'm a big music guy, um, but I just don't feel like they touched on his process that much. Obviously, with Quincy Jones as the producer, he was in the movie for like maybe like 5 minutes, but he's a big part of why Michael's so famous with his production levels. But I just don't feel like they touched on that a lot. It was just a Michael like personal life movie, which is fine. Um, I gave it like a little bit above mid. It was alright. Like maybe like I gave it like a 7 out of 10, 6.5.
That's
Um,
still pretty high.
It's still pretty high, but in my terms of movies, it's not peak. It's not peak, and I was really excited for that movie, but I was very disappointed.
I just gave it a 5. I thought like there's my thing is like there's nothing wrong with a 5. It's just
Yeah, it's fine.
it's watchable.
It's watchable.
Like
It's fine.
I sat down, watched it. I was like that
I think if you're a Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson.
fan, you'll like it.
Like I like his music, but I'm not like hearing it every day.
I glaze
You
Michael.
know. All
Um,
right, next is Obsession,
Obsession. We actually
dude.
had a
My
video on
biggest
this.
surprise of the year.
Biggest surprise of the year was Obsession.
I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. Like I've not felt that it was the first movie this year where I was like
Holy shit.
going in blind. I'm like, what is this movie? I heard it's good,
hmm
but I did not know it was gonna be this good.
it was a movie that I didn't even watch the trailers for or anything like that. I would just see it on Instagram, like on shorts and stuff. I would see it, and I was like, oh, Blumhouse, another shitty Blumhouse movie, and it'll always say like it's the spookiest movie of all time. It's scary, this like this and that, like fucking long legs, and I was not gonna watch it. I was like, this is just gonna be another shitter. And then one of my friends saw it, and he was like, dude, you have to go see this movie. And I was like, why? And he was like, dude, just go watch it. And I was like, bet. So I went to go watch it, and I was blown away. I was blown away. It's
I
fantastic.
think it might in this year of stacked movies, and I think for me, it might lock in a top 5 spot.
It's in my lock in. I think it's definitely locked in. Like it's a lock. It's a
Right
lock
now,
in.
it is year left of movies, but it's just, dude, the way I was feeling throughout the movie, I was like, what the fuck's happening? What those all those scenes and like it was a low budget
Low,
movie,
very low budget
and
movie.
doing all those effects with everything that's going on. Oh
It,
my god.
it's a low budget movie, and it was a first time like theatrical release for Curry Barker. So
Hmm.
it was incredible. It was a spectacle of a movie. Um, I don't think there's a movie like it as of right now. I hope Curry does more things in the future. I'm very excited to see what he does. But just like we've been talking about, the visuals in this movie are insane, and it's not like a oh spooky, I'm gonna get you, but it's like it's really personal to like people's lives and relationships, and just the camera work in this movie is insane. It shows you how a low budget movie, as long as you know how to hit these visuals and how to use the camera, it can really affect the audience in such a big way. This movie gave me huge anxiety, um, but I wouldn't say it was scary or anything like that. But
That
it was definitely a peak movie.
it was definitely like a psychological
hmm
like through the acting by
Everybody,
Indy,
everybody. I thought it
everybody's
was
too, but
everybody.
I think Indy especially was incredible.
I think everyone was
Like
insane. Even the
it was just
bartender. You know what I'm talking about?
the that was such a great movie.
Shout out to the bartender
Just
in the first scene.
I barely get blown out the water like that, and
Yeah, me too.
I think I just went in so blind. Like I saw the trailers and everything, but the trailers did not do justice
I went to it
for what we
blind.
saw.
Like I did not know what the plot
It was
was. I did not know anything,
it was insane.
and I give it
We'll move.
a
Oh,
nine.
I forgot. I
Nine out
think
of
I
10.
gave it a 9.5.
I give it a 9 out of
Cool.
10. I know.
Moving on to The Invite.
The Invite, another similar movie to the drama. Um, another movie that I did not know what the fuck to think about or what it was about. Again, one of my friends told me to go watch it, and I was like, "Fuck it, I have nothing to do. Let me go watch this movie." And again, peak, peak movie.
I saw Seth Rogen. I was like, it's gonna be something funny. It was really. I think I told you this off camera. It reminded me of The Office dinner party.
Hmm.
It was it was like it's just you're uncomfortable part like half the time. You're laughing half the time. The other half you're like, why the fuck are they there?
It was a very
What the fuck are
emotional
they
movie.
saying?
It's about
I liked it.
sex. Um, this movie is incredible in a sense that you can have basically just a few characters in one setting really, and with a strong dialogue you can really carry the movie for what, an hour and 40 minutes. And it's very touching. It's a very
Yeah.
touching story, a very toxic story. And the ending, I love the way that I know a movie is good is how it ends, and this ending was peak, and it was very emotional, and it really broke me.
I like that
There's
every detail they talk throughout the movie is essential.
everything
Like
basically.
there's nothing that you're like, okay, well they didn't have to like I didn't afterwards I didn't think, oh, they didn't have to mention this, they didn't have to do this. But it just shows that they're just like in their own lives is like living. You know, there's regular people who
They're
just
just regular people.
yeah,
Nothing action,
invited people over.
just four characters talking. Uh, it's funny.
They
It's
thought it was gonna
very,
be an orgy.
yeah. I thought it was gonna be an orgy, but it wasn't. I mean, it could have been. They fucked it up. My back. The music in the end though really was amazing. I give this movie. I think it's in the same merit as the drama. I probably give it like a 9 out of 10, maybe
I
eight and
give
a
it an
half.
8.
Um, I don't know
Pretty
which
sure I
one I
give it
like
an 8.
more, the drama or the invite, but I think that I like
I
the
like the
drama
drama
more.
way more.
Yeah, but they're very similar. I like them both.
Yeah.
Um, is that all the movies that we've seen together?
That is all. And
All
then
right,
we go on
to
to
our
explain
awards here. So basically, we come with,
mid-year award.
yes, mid-year awards. We have how many? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight little sub categories here that we would like to talk about. We'll go one by one here. Uh, let's go with the best emotional movie of the year first. You go first, Ernie.
Do you want to? I'll start off. I had to put Project up there. Project Hail Mary. I think the ending was pretty emotional
So peak,
for
bro.
the movie. I thought I really liked the ending. It showed how much he just bonded with Rocky.
Mine is
At
also
the end, it
Project Hail
just
Mary. There's that movie literally. I do not like tear up during movies, but this movie literally had me. Like I was like, oh my god. It's emotional the whole way. The
it
acting
was
really sells it. Like, especially from that girl with the white hair. I don't know her name, but the one that sings the Harry Styles song, "Sign of the Times." Emotional ass movie. You'll probably cry. I want to read the book, honestly, just because of how much I like this movie. Uh,
funniest movie.
funniest movie.
I put Project also. Ryan Gosling is his personality. He was just it was just a funny overall movie. Just especially like interact. It's crazy to me he interacted with a rock
Hmm.
that whole entire movie.
And he still
Like from
sells
the
it.
movie perspective, too, it was amazing.
I'd also give it to Project Hail Mary. That's
The
Project Hail
thing that
Mary.
cracked me the most was whenever like Rocky first get moves into like his chip
Hmm.
and like he can hear really well.
I
And so
like.
like Ryan's character's whispering.
Oh yeah,
And he's like, I think he can hear me. And then like Rocky just keeps answering.
I thought the funniest part of the movie was whenever he's trying to like comprehend what that ship is, and the ship just keeps going.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that shit was just funny as fuck. Um, best action scene. scenes or best action movie. We'll
I
say that.
I had the Odyssey,
I also have the Odyssey.
and I just especially like the I'll just mention that like the last fight when Odysseus is oh spoiler sorry when Odysseus just strings the bow, hits the ding, and it felt amazing because very few of the people in there of the suitors understood what that meant
Yeah, they're like,
because
huh?
he did that for hunting to let his prey know that they're being
Mm-hmm.
hunted. So as soon as they heard that bowstring, they first of all they knew who it was and what was about to happen to
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
And
It
and it wasn't even just that their fights against like their fights against any of the monsters they had to come across, even the small sequence of Troy, beautiful.
it's really hard to say any other movie is better action with the Christopher Nolan directed movie. Like you're right. Everything, the Troy scenes, the scenes whenever they're trying to escape the monsters, whenever they're trying to,
Hmm.
we're in the, they're in the water. Everything about that movie is action based, and I feel like that's why it makes it so epic. Um, we talk about a lot of this on our Odyssey video, so check it out. So obviously that's the best action performance, but I would also give it to Project Hail Mary as well on the side here. I feel like it had some really good action beats to it. That's why it makes it so emotional as well because it's very it tries to be a realistic space movie. Best performances, best movie with the
I
best performances.
performances. I think I gave it to the Odyssey, and my the reason I give it to the Odyssey is I think it's really hard in general to have that many A-list actors and have so many of them give perfect acting performances. And I just think in Odyssey, just with Matt Damon's, Anne Hathaway's, Robert Pattinson's character, just insane. Uh, I forgot the Odysseus like partner Patel's character.
Hamesh Patel, yeah.
Yeah, I loved his character just the whole time. He's a soldier that doesn't know. He's made to believe he has to trust Odysseus, but he doesn't know the future like Odysseus does.
Mm-hmm.
So like having their interaction, Tom Holland's was really good too. Overall, I think the best performances I've seen this year, like just overall, like the whole movie through all those actors was insane.
I would agree with you if Project Hail Mary didn't exist. Project Hail Mary had the best performances of the year. Um, I can't talk about this movie enough. Literally, and it's all because of one guy too. Like you said in before this, he literally had to interact with a fucking puppet rock for most of the movie. And I love how they flash back to the Earth scenes and even the people that he's talking to in Earth. Everything just seems so grounded and so realistic, and like we have to save humanity. It's really this emotional performances that really get to me. And I know Odyssey had these emotional performances from a different variety of different actors, but I just don't think anything beats Project Hail Mary's performances. So I give it to Project Hail Mary. That's my third Project Hail Mary award. Um, biggest disappointment of the year.
I gave mine to Disclosure Day.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited for the movie. I was like, it was a sci-fi Steven Spielberg, and at that point, it was 4 movies in a row. Where like, okay, this is actually worth watching, and I was just let down. I can't say much more. It was not. It was not. It wasn't anything I wanted, but it was like less. It was
I heard a lot of people say this is one of
underwhelming.
the worst movies of all time. I don't know if
Nothing can
I haven't
top
seen
the
it,
worst movie in my head.
we'll have to drop a video on our worst videos of all time where we're brainstorming about that video idea. So let us know if you would like to see that. But yeah, I have to see the movie to really get an idea of it. But I'd probably put that there if I saw it. But since I haven't seen it, my biggest disappointment, not saying that's a bad movie or anything, is the Michael movie. It's a Michael movie for me. I don't really want to get into it because it's not that bad. It's just is disappointing to me as a Michael fan. I wish there was a little bit more, like I said, a better process of his music ideology, but obviously you can't have everything. They're gonna release a second movie, too. So we'll have to see how they finish his story, like his story is in real life. Um, but Michael Jackson movie is my biggest disappointment of the year. And I think we both have the same surprise. We kind of spoiled it in the video a little bit. And that
Yeah,
goes to
Obsession.
Obsession. Yeah, Obsession. I mean, like we said, we were not expecting big things out of this movie. And you could say a lot. You could say that about, I think, three movies on this list.
But this was different. This is like you don't see this in
You
horror.
don't. Mm-mm.
Like you can always tell if it's gonna be decent or bad. But like going in there, I'm like, it's gonna be all right. You know, not expecting much. I was blown out the water. I was wow.
Eh,
I like I left that movie theater feeling queasy. You know, I was just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
tense. I
anxious.
was
You could say that about the drama, the invite. Like you don't expect big things out of these movies. But Obsession, incredible film. Biggest surprise of the year. And lastly, on the categories of best awards, this is a big one. The best movie of the year. Um, Ernie, I already know
I think we
yours.
know each other's.
Yeah. Um,
I'll I'll start with the Odyssey. And the Odyssey was like one of the only movies I was truly excited for. And it for me it delivered everything I thought it would be and more.
mhm.
It was just for me like you know I don't glaze, but dude, this movie for me was
Oh, you
all close to
glaze.
perfection.
You glaze this one.
Yeah,
You're a big Christopher Nolan guy, so I get it.
I'm a big Christopher Nolan. Even with this old projects, I didn't feel like what the Odyssey. I was just, it's also the experience of the 70 millimeter. But dude, I like set my like I had the perfect seat where I'm just like staring at the middle of the screen, and every frame of my eye was taken. I like
I
didn't blink for. I swear to God, I didn't blink for an hour. I'm sitting, dude. I had to pee in the first 20 minutes,
and you held it
and then
in.
they got on the boat, and I forgot about it. I didn't
Dude,
touch my Diet Coke. I didn't touch my popcorn. I'm just sitting there staring as everything's happening, just absorbing everything. Didn't look to my left. I think I was taking over like the dude next to me's space, but I did it. Dude. I just could not lose focus on what I was watching,
it was a peak
and to get
movie.
me and to get me that intrigued in a movie,
It's hard.
it's like oh my. I like walked out the movie theater. I got to my car. I'm like, wow.
I'm really
Like,
hoping I get that. I didn't really get that feeling with the Odyssey, except for some scenes. But I'm really hoping I get that for Spider-Man. Um, but yeah, Odyssey is probably in my top five for this year. I don't think it's gonna pass the top five or like pass like six or anything like that. It will be top 10. It'll probably be top five. But it was very good. Um,
like for me, easily, I can't see any of the movies rest of year being a like pound for pound best movie.
I just think Christopher Nolan is a overrated director. I think his visuals and
Mm.
his sound design kind of make people glaze him more than they should, and they take it away from the story. But that's why I like Oppenheimer so much, is because it's so dialogue's so interesting,
Mm.
and the ideology and themes of that movie are so interesting. But the Odyssey kind of touches a little bit on that as well. How, um, you know, the the problems from our past create like kind of these dangers for the world. Like Oppenheimer making the bomb kind of sets off how the end of the world could possibly happen
And he
in the
hates
Odyssey.
CGI.
Yeah,
I don't know how he got the tentacle monsters to come out of the mountain. I
yeah,
don't
that
know where he
was
got those.
yeah. Where do you get those? Did you hire those?
Non CGI. That's crazy.
um, my favorite movie of the year, my best movie of the year, it's without a doubt Project Hail Mary. I've already seen that movie like three times too in at home. I freaking fucking love that movie, bro. It's the best movie of the year, one of the best movies of all time. It's Project Hail Mary. Go watch it, please. Please.
Crazy glaze.
It's gonna be a glaze till I'm dead. and I feel like watching it again. Like it's one of those movies where I just want to watch it again and again and again. It might like how you have a movie that you like watch every year like religiously. This might just be in there for me. Uh,
I was gonna say I rarely go to the movie theater and watch a movie more than once on my own accord. Like
mhm.
if I planned it with two people, like I'll go see it twice. But I without a doubt will go see the Odyssey. I couldn't score 70 millimeter tickets again because the only seats that are open right now are the ones all the way at the front. So I'm
Yep.
gonna be staring up.
Yep.
So I might just watch it in a regular movie theater.
Just to see how it feels.
Dude, I loved it. Like,
It'd probably be good because then you get to see the contrast of like what the 70 millimeter actually does for you. Um, but lastly, we just want to talk about our most anticipated movies coming up. All right,
mm,
most anticipated movies of the year. I have four, and I'll go in order here. At number four, Resident Evil comes out in September.
mm.
I'm a big Resident Evil fan, so I hope it's a real adaptation of Resident Evil. It doesn't have to be one on one with the movies or anything like that, but I just really hope it touches on Resident Evil ideologies and just everything that's in the game. Resident Evil 4 is my favorite video game of all time. I really hope they touch base on everything. I'm really excited to see what they have for the monsters. Number three, I would say it's probably Doomsday for me. I'm scared that it might be I I don't think it'll be better than Infinity War. I really hope it is. I pray to God it is, but I'm scared. After the trailer, I thought the trailer was kind of mid. But that was the first
But
trailer
you know they've done
post.
that before with trailers.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. Number two is Dune. I'm a big Dune fan. I think Dune's better than Star Wars. Hot take. I think the acting and just the myth of Dune is very much more to my liking. I love the politics in it a lot more. And number one, without a doubt, is Spider Man, which I get to see next week, which I am super excited for. I'm a huge Spider Man fan. Spider Man, Batman are right there with me of favorite superheroes. I think I like Spider Man a little bit more. But Spider Man is something that I've been looking for a long time, and I think it will be the best Spider Man movie of all time. So we'll come back to this video, and you'll see if it is the best Spider Man movie of all time. And that is my anticipated movies here.
I'll I'll get. Oh, I only got three.
Mm-hmm.
First, I got Prime Time, which is the Robert Pattinson's Chris Hansen movie, and I'm excited for it because I want to see Robert Pattinson's fifth project in between the Batman and Batman 2.
He's a busy actor, man.
Yeah, it's good to hear for him. I'm happy for him, but I'm ready for the Batman 2.
For real.
And at number two, I have Dune.
Mm-hmm.
Dune 3. Dune 1 was kind of slow, kind of boring, but it's a build up. 2 really picked it up. All of them have good beautiful soundtracks, which we didn't touch much on this video. A lot of these movies had amazing soundtracks. Yeah. And Dune 3, I think it's gonna be a good movie. And guess
Good.
what? It is number 6 movie Robert Pattinson is on
Oh yeah,
since Batman
true.
1 and Batman
True.
2.
That's crazy.
Fun fact. And at number 1, of course, Spider-Man.
Nothing
It's
but
just one of
Spider-Man.
those movies you have to watch. I'm personally more of a Batman fan. Like Batman's my favorite superhero. But Spider-Man's like it's Spider-Man is everybody's favorite. You know, it's like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
I'm
ready to
excited to
go.
see him. I'm excited to see the movie. Every trailer looks good. The story looks good. He's broke.
He's
Nobody
finally
likes him
broke.
because nobody remembers him.
Hulk's in it.
He's depressed, just like us.
We're gonna see. He's like me. We're finally gonna see Savage Hulk. We're gonna see
Mm,
Punisher.
Punisher.
Yep, I'm excited. Um, but I think that should wrap it up. There's only a couple things I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to see your guys' favorite movie of the year, your least favorite movie of the year, and what movie you're looking forward to for the rest of the year. Appreciate you guys' support. Without further ado, we will see you guys next week when Spider-Man comes out. Um,
Don't forget
Thank
to
you.
like and subscribe.
Yep, like and subscribe, and thank you.